Aloha, everybody. This is Dave Wallace coming to you from my home here in Wahiawa, Hawaii, and it's tarot time. And this takes place of my story time that normally occurs on Monday. However, yesterday I was caught up in the NCAA National Championship football game and thoroughly enjoyed the game. Anyway, so I am posting this today, and next week I'll get back to my normal posting on Mondays. Anyway, what you're looking at is a three-card spread, and the three-card spread is the way that we look at things, some things, and what these cards are attempting to guide you through is looking at things to expect in the coming week. The first roll deals with positive things you should be aware of that may occur in the coming week. The second roll, right here, okay, deals with cautionary things. These are things to be aware of, and these things that you need to be aware of can be either positive or negative. The final row of cards, this stands for the overall approach or the overall summary of how the week should go. All right? And these are the three cards. And below each card, you have a qualifying card. And each of these qualifying cards kind of gives me a better idea what the main card is talking about. Okay? For example, the first row, these are positive things to take a look at. When the first thing I look at are the symbols, and the symbols match, and the symbols are the pentacles or coins, okay? And these pentacles or coins represent the physical world, wealth, career, anything real, okay, and tangible. And the top card is the Knight of Pentacles. And when we think of the Knight, we think about action and someone who is willing to give their all to whatever endeavor they're given. So since this is a Pentacles, we're looking at a lot of action in finances and wealth and in the physical realm. So there's going to be a lot of action. Expect a lot of action and movement. And I can tell you one thing, that today I did a reading for the Standard & Poor 500 ETF, and my prediction was up, and it did finish up. And so the market is climbing, a lot of action today. Okay, so the one thing about Knights, however, is that Knights have a tendency to be impulsive, and which is why we have a qualifying card right below. This is the Six of Pentacles, and six is perseverance. When we speak of perseverance, we talk about someone having patience to sit out and watch things and stay to course and without rushing into things. The Six of Pentacles also reminds us that when we enjoy wealth, we need to share it with other people, especially the less fortunate. And so the positive things to expect this week: a lot of movement in finances, a lot of action. However, any type of action you take needs to be well thought out, and take time to share with people. All right, the second row is cautionary, okay? And the first card that came out, and the interesting thing about it is that even the card itself, the main card, and the qualifying are part of the major arcana. So this is a very, very important set of cards to pay attention to. And so the first cautionary card is a Hermit, and Hermit calls for isolation. And in this situation, we're looking at being isolated either in a relationship or work, or somehow you feel alone, okay? And it could be a feeling of abandonment, or it could be a feeling of just leave me alone, give me time to think, and a time to rest and separate yourself from the crowd. Now, the qualifying card is death, okay? And death does not normally mean physical death. Death is a transition. In fact, sometimes it's a purifying force to make us feel renewed and rebirth. As people living in Hawaii, we realize that, with destruction, Tutupele, when she destroys the forest, it not only destroys, but there's rebirth shortly after. So this is very similar to the death card. Okay, it's a transition and destruction, but rebirth. So with this transition occurring, qualifying with the Hermit, there's a major change that you're going to be facing this week that's going to cause you to feel isolated, and you're going to need time to reflect on this transition that you're making. Leading to the last set, and this is the overall direction that the week should be taking. And the last card, the top card, is the Two of Swords. Twos deal with choices. And looking at the situation, you realize that the choices that this person needs to make is very, very difficult. Okay? And whatever decision they make, one way or the other, there will be consequences that need to be paid. And so it's a very difficult choice that you're going to be facing this week. Now, the qualifying card down here is, it shows that this is the Six of Wands, and this is very similar to the Six of Pentacles. It's perseverance. And in this case, you've been through a lot of struggles lately. And the struggle may have led you to making difficult choices in your life. And so after going through all of these troubles and struggles and a lot of problems, you emerge from this situation victorious. But even though you come out a winner, sometimes the choices you make and stuff will have dire consequences. Okay, so it looks like a tough week as far as personal happenings and some of the warning things. However, the one bright spot that I can see right now is you should do well financially. Okay, so take care and watch out for these things. And if this applies to your life, I pray for you and I wish you luck. Anyway, until next week, this is Dave Wallace from Waihawa, Hawaii, saying aloha.